Yo, 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 what is up, boys and girls? So today, I'm super tired, so no hardcore today. Again, got barely any sleep, but it is what it is. However, I am feeling like some retail. We have to prepare for the new pre-patch. Well, it's kind of not even a pre-patch, right? It's early housing access or housing early access, and there's a couple of achievements I want to do, and I just want to progress most importantly towards those achievements that I've been farming for a pretty long time. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing delves, basically. Delves, farming the keys for the delve coffers, and doing some chat list on alts, because tomorrow is of course a hardcore stream again. Tomorrow is next Ramas, right? And it's a weekly reset soon, so I want to get a couple things done. Maybe we'll get like a Mythic plus 10 done or something. Speaking of that, I think we do have something good in this vault. I think I'm not entirely sure whether it's like a plus 10 reward or not. Because I can remember I haven't been playing retail that much recently, so let's find out. I think I might even have more than 1 week's worth. Okay, this is not it. Just take the tokens here. You have too many of a unique item. God damn it. Okay, obviously we buy the sockets here. And go again. Yes. Okay, anything else? Has to be something else. Because it said 1 week ago, right? So we have to have more rewards. Okay, this is still some bullshit. And I don't think we got any M plus rewards, actually. Yeah, I think I'll have to do like a plus 10 as well today. Just for the loot, you know, just so we keep gearing up. This season's still gonna last for a while. I mean, season's lasting for 3 more months, essentially, right? All of December, all of January, all of February. And then Midnight comes out. So we have 3 months to get everything done here, right? Which is pretty decent. I think... okay, let's go start... Let's get started with these delves. We got 2 bountiful delves here, so we're gonna, of course, do those. Just for the achievement. I have 5 coffer keys. So we're gonna do that at tier 8. We're gonna keep doing it at tier 8 until we reach level 100 with Bran. And after that, I'm basically gonna be doing delves at like a level 1, right? Just for the kind of progress of the achievements. But yeah, until we're done with that, we go for the tier 8 ones. Let me tone down the noise a little bit. The sound is a little bit too high, I think. After I kill these, I'm gonna tone it down. A little bit loud, yeah, for sure. Alright, options. Audio. Let's do effects down. Music a little bit down as well. Yeah, I think that's good. That is good. Yeah, I think WoW retail is gonna get a lot easier to watch whenever they get rid of add-ons, because everybody's gonna have the same UI. I think that's also something they're going for. Just unifying the UIs, right? Because right now everybody has like a kind of different UI. And it makes it so hard to watch. So I think it's gonna take some getting used to. But I think it's a great thing overall that they're getting rid of add-ons. Especially combat add-ons, right? I mean, they're not getting rid of auction house add-ons and stuff like that, to the best of my understanding, which I think, to be honest, they should get rid of those as well. Because some of these auction house add-ons, they're essentially bots, right? You have them like scanning for cheap prices and automatically sniping shit. I mean, I think that has no place in WoW either. Like, that's a fucking bot, right? And I'm stunned. Absolutely no place in WoW, man. And that's what's making all these... that's what's making auction houses lagging on release, right? Of a new expansion. Remember, like, when War Within released, bro? Auction house was absolutely fucked. Oh my god, I keep getting stunned by these ads and I can't like trinket them or anything. It's like an undispellable stun. That's unaffected by immunities, I guess. Whatever, it's not like I'm getting owned or anything. You know, I came here for some brainless content, so we're doing brainless content, okay. Hopefully Midnight content isn't as brainless. But I think, man, what the removal of add-ons is gonna do also is gonna greatly improve performance of the game. I think people don't realize how much the add-ons negatively affect the performance of the game. Because you have like third-party code that's running in your WoW client. And essentially, you have no control over that code. There could be anything there, right? Like, there could be something really heavy on computation, and you would never know. And it could be lagging out your client. It could be flooding your WoW client with, like, software errors. So, like, software exceptions. And it will fuck up your FPS. It can even DC you, right? That's one of the main reasons why I don't play hardcore WoW with add-ons. But yeah, I obviously use add-ons in retail, but it's just because everybody else is, especially in PvP, using add-ons. And it's such a big disadvantage, especially in the PvP, when you're not using add-ons, because everybody else is using them, and people can see the your cooldowns, and they can see DRs, and well, if you're not playing add-ons, you can't see those DRs, right? It's like you're in a F-35 when you have add-ons, and when you're fighting against somebody that doesn't have add-ons, it's like they're in a Messerschmitt or something. You know what I mean? So that is unfortunate. But that's how it is. So leveling the playing field like that is bloody amazing by Blizzard. And a lot of people are complaining, but it's mostly the like hardcore Mythic raiders, hardcore Mythic Plus players. No, I think you need to make the game accessible to fresh players, and it's definitely not accessible when you come back to the game and you need to, like, the first couple days even just figuring out how to set up your UI. No, I think it should work out of the box, and it should be a good experience out of the box, otherwise it's not a good game, right? So good on Blizzard for doing that. Spare17 said hi. What up, Spare17? How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're doing some retail today. Mega boring stream, I know, but we're gonna roll with it because tomorrow we are gonna be doing classic hardcore, and I wanna finish my weekly stuff before then. And on Wednesday we're going retail again. We're gonna be doing a housing stream, man. It's gonna be great fun. I can't wait, to be honest with you. I can't wait to do some housing.
It's too far away.
Oh wow, I just one-shot this guy. That's insane, actually. With the football bombs. This is a tier 8 and I just one-shot them like that? Damn, bro. Good morning. Wait, hey to you, man. Real Mr. Owl. It's evening for me. Well, or late afternoon. But it might as well be morning because, yeah, I been sleeping at the incorrect time again, unfortunately, to be frank with you. I have screwed up my sleep schedule again. I don't know how it happens all the time, man, but that's how it is. Anyway, we're gonna move past that and we're just gonna keep doing some delves. We're gonna keep doing world quests and stuff. Bro, crypto markets are bloody. Let's see what's up with the crypto, man. Bitcoin. I don't have any investments in crypto. Crypto markets are falling down. Holy shit, Bitcoin is in a free fall, isn't it? Damn. Well, sounds like a good time to invest, right? Although you never know with crypto, man. It's like too volatile. Too volatile for me. I have investments in like S&P 500 and Coca-Cola, you know. Coca-Cola, in my opinion, is a very safe investment. Just scooped up some XXRP. I think it's the end of the bear cycle. Well, let's see, man. You never know. Maybe it will go down even further. But, you know, you always hold whenever you invest. You just trust the process and hold, right? Even if it goes down, you'd never panic sell. It's always bad. Zachary says 45 Pally died in hardcore DC. Damn, bro. Was that your Pally? DC is the worst way to go, man. Like, I wish they had appeals for DCs. Honestly. But, I mean, even if you appeal it, I think it doesn't feel the same. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Always hold, yeah, you always hold. Like, this is why I like, stocks that give you some, dividends, right? Like, I have Coca-Cola and stuff. What, it was yours? Damn, bro. R.I.P. Zachary. R.I.P. to your 45 Pally. I've been wanting to dabble in shorts, but I'm scared. I mean, that's like gambling, right? And you have to have like a really good insider knowledge sometimes. And or you just have to have good knowledge of the market. And either way, it could go any random way. So like shorts and in general, like options trading, I think it's just pure gambling. But it's gambling that you can actually win. That's a good way to think about it, right? Because when you do gambling, it like in like Las Vegas slot machines, those machines are rigged in a way that you will, given enough statistics, you will always lose, right? You will always, like, the casino will win, right? That's how it is. You will never win. The only way to win, like at like slots or whatever, or just, you know, the machines that you find in Las Vegas, is you go there. You play one game, and then if you win, you immediately walk away. That's the only way you will ever get a net positive, honestly. But with, you know, stock option trading, it's like you can actually walk away a winner, but it's still gambling. That's why I like blackjack and poker. Yeah, blackjack and poker are different, right? With blackjack, you can do like card counting or some shit. I don't exactly know blackjack, but I know poker, and I would say there's some strategy involved in that. Yeah, so you're playing against other players, and it's not rigged, right? It's just like RNG, and it's still gambling, but it is there's some skill component to it. Yeah, I don't know how blackjack works. Honestly, I'm like not a big fan of all those games. I never did gambling in my life, and not planning on doing any of that. Not even planning on doing like stocks options trading, really. But yeah, I'm just like a long-term value and dividend investor. So I put something in the stocks that yield good dividends, and I put something in value stocks like S&P 500, and well, it's not really a stock, but it's like an ETF, right? And yeah, I get some dividends from Coca-Cola, and it's like there's no way Coca-Cola is ever gonna go under, right? I mean, maybe if like if there's like a nuclear like, you know, nuclear war and it turns pretty much into a fallout situation, I think even then Coca-Cola would still manage to make money. But yeah, you never know, man. You know, if you watched The Wolf of Wall Street, you know, there's a quote from Matthew Conaughey, or however the hell you pronounce his name, and it's like you never know if the market is gonna go up, down, or in fucking circles, right? It's a fugazi. It was a woozy woozy blah blah blah. You know, that's the quote, and I think that's absolutely true. And the only way you can make like reliable money is like you invest into safe bet stocks like S&P 500 and just hold it for years and years, and that's what I do, you know. So not going wild on that. Not going wild on that at all. Oh yeah, guys, as I said, boring stream today, I know, but I was thinking of doing this off stream, but I was like, yeah, what? Why the hell not? Let's, like, even though I'm not gonna get like any viewers or anything like that, doing like retail, it is what I want to do today, and I thought I might as well stream it. But yeah, people have been enjoying my recent video. It's been kind of popping off, low-key. Real Mr. Owl says, I'm a degenerate day trader. Well, if you have fun, bro, that's all that matters. I mean, some people make it big, right? You can, it's not that you will always lose. You just have to choose like a strategy that prevents you from taking a risk on, like, basically you need not to go all in, right? You need to be safe about it, like. Matt Dev says yes, but unfortunately WoW is a no-go to stream. What you mean, bro? What you mean by that, homie?
It's too far away.
Well, let's see if people enjoyed the midnight release. Yeah, I saw Peo talking about this the other day, right? He's like, he literally is streaming Classic. He's getting like 4K viewers on Twitch, and he's like, oh, well, I'm not even gonna play midnight. I'm gonna take 1 week off streaming to play midnight off stream. That's what he said, you know, because he wouldn't get enough viewers. And he'd rather rest. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? That is the state retail is in. People are taking streaming days off to play retail. That's what I've been doing as well, right? Not today, not today. Today I'm basically streaming, as you can see. But man, I get so far fewer viewers on retail days. Matt Dev says, I mean, we all love WoW, but streaming WoW is hard to get the viewers or content. I mean, I think WoW is like a perfect game for talking while you're streaming, right? Because like imagine you're playing like League of Legends or whatever, or any other MOBA. You just have to focus constantly, and you're not able to talk that much to your viewers. I think Like this, I'm able to, you know, there's not really much going on. There's a lot of downtime. There's like lots of travel time. And it's a perfect game for just chilling and talking to your viewers and socializing, right? Of course, retail is much less popular, but I think it's still good for that. Okay, I want to do this special assignment for the keys. Although there's no quest for that would give me keys, so I can't like double dip on it. So I would basically have to do four objectives, right? I would have to do 3 world quests here, and I would only get like 50 keystone shards out of it. So I'm not gonna bother for now. I'm just gonna do some other quests. Do you make PvP content? Yes, I do. For only retail so far. Maybe I'll make some classic PvP content as well. But yeah, once in a while I go into solo shuffle. I mean, I'm pretty low rated at the moment. I'm like 2.2k in solo shuffle. But my MMR is higher than that. But I haven't done that much this season, to be honest. You sub? Okay, thank you, man. But it's like not my main content at the moment. My main content at the moment is classic hardcore WoW.
Make sure to take notes.
Do you think Nvidia will go down with the chip shortage ends? I mean, I think Nvidia is gonna go down no matter what. They can't keep climbing. It's insane. They, I don't think the valuation is appropriate. It's basically vibes, right? Everybody expects Nvidia is gonna like keep making graphics cards or whatever, but AI, I think people don't realize what AI is. Like anybody that understands only a tiny bit of computer science, they will understand that LLMs, and they are not actually artificial intelligence. They're basically statistical regurgitators, right? And you can very easily see how they break down when something that involves several layers of abstraction is involved. So it's not actual intelligence. And I think people treat it like an actual artificial intelligence, which it is not. And that's why we are in an AI bubble right now, right? Okay, I'm gonna do this spreading the light thing, okay? AI is a new way for computer science. Data analysts have a lot to do in it. I mean, yeah, it's. I'm not saying it's not like an advancement, right? It is for sure a good advancement, and it has a lot going for it. But it's not artificial intelligence per se, because it's not general, right? So I think what people imagine under artificial intelligence is AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, which is basically being able to think in multiple contexts, basically like a human, right? It's like basically human thinking. But that's not what ChatGPT or any of these LLMs are. I'm not saying it can't happen, but that's not what it is right now, and nobody has figured out how to make it happen yet. So, yeah. Winter says, I think there was a paper release showing that you only need a couple hundred wrong answers to Train a massive LLM. Paint, yes, yes, exactly. It will confidently answer wrong questions, right? That's what these things do. And it is unable to really it's not capable of logical thought and layers of abstraction. It's unable of doing that. But it's really good for language tasks. Don't get me wrong. It's really fucking good at language tasks. It's really good at like translation, and it's good, if you want to generate a catchy YouTube fucking title for your video, or if you want to generate an English test for your students as a teacher or whatever. Fuck my life. Yeah, so it's really good for language tasks, but it's not good for like logical tasks, and people treat it as if it is good for logical tasks, and that's where it's wrong, right? That's why the AI bubble is gonna burst, because people think it's something that it's not. It's sure, it's a great advancement, but only for certain tasks, right? And by the way, people are treating also image generation and video generation as the same thing, but it's something completely different. It can use LLMs, can be connected to LLMs, but it's like, yeah, it's like something completely different, right? Then it's a separate advancement.
You and your Drake are exceptional.
So I think collectively calling everything AI is just a fucking buzzword, and it's completely irresponsible to do. It's good for Nvidia for now. So they're just saying they're AI chips, but it's not really. It sounds like they're just slapping the name AI on it for just sales. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing, man. Exactly what they're doing. Winterseas says, Gamers Nexus did a new video on their other channel showing the new YouTube AI confidently attributing objectively wrong information to them, which is exceptionally bad for journalism. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they call them nowadays, but they used to be at some point called tensor processors, which is yeah, it's a good hardware advancement and stuff, and it's good at what it does, but it's not artificial intelligence. It is not intelligence. These are statistical word regurgitators. They look at the sentence, and they're like, okay, what's more likely to come after this word statistically, right? And that's really, in a dumbed down way, what that is.
I'm out of range.
And that's not what we do as humans. We have like multiple layers of like abstraction and introspection, and we accept, we learn from experience, we learn from mistakes in a different way than AI does. We are able to, reflect, right, on information during sleep, right? And it's like, I don't know, it's completely different principle. So I don't think that we're there yet, and they're promising us that we'll get there, right? That's why AI's stocks kind of are so high, but I don't think we know whether we're gonna be able to get there or not, because it's just research, and you can't rush research. You cannot rush it. Once in a while, somebody really smart is gonna come around, and they're gonna figure it out. But they need time for that, they need funding for that, and the time and funding needs to be in the hands of the right person at the right time. So It's completely RNG whether we're gonna get AGI or not. Gengar Baby says, now show the trash or you are not the WoW player. I wanna count the soda cans. I don't have any soda cans actually. I drink Coke Zero. That's what I drink.
They're nocturnal, but it's dangerous. Bring them home.
But I don't drink it like towards the evening because it has caffeine. But yeah, I love Coke Zero. Fuck. Find and befriend Lost Links. Where the fuck is the Lost Links? Here? I think here. Winter Sea says, it's just the starting stages for AI, but it seems strange to me that these companies need all these hundreds of billions of dollars, skyrocketing electricity prices to build data centers. Yeah, imagine, bro. Imagine electricity is going up. People are starving just so you can generate your, you know, furry hentai or furry hentai. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Furry hentai, yeah. So, imagine. Is it hard to set up a character like yours? I don't want to show my face. Yeah, I mean, it took me about a week to set it up. It's something, the VTuber avatar, I figured it out by myself. You know, I set it up by myself. I'm not gonna give like tutorials or on how to do it because it's kind of a trade secret, but you need to export it and then you need to, you know, do a bunch of other things. I fed it through like 10 different pieces of software to make it work. But it's not something that, you know, you just, oh, I want to have a VTuber avatar for WoW. There's no program that does that. You have to like do it yourself. I mean, I'm a software engineer, so I know a little bit about it. So I had a little bit of an advantage while making it, but still, it took me like a week, so it's not a disaster to figure out. I think like with a little bit of effort, anybody can figure it out. Like I had a viewer that is also a software engineer, and he also made one avatar just like mine. Okay, bro, I'm just gonna cover my face with a picture at this point. Alright, dude, whatever you prefer. Just saying. But I had to like animate them out myself, right? That's actual modeling that I did by myself.
Even fierce predators can feel scared.
Alright. Okay, we got the copper key shards here. Now we're gonna do a delve, boys and girls. We're gonna do a delve, okay. Tier 8. Okay, so that's 2 delves done, and we got 2 left. Where is the last one? The last one seems to be in Karish. Is it? Or am I crazy? I'm fucking crazy, right? Where the fuck is the last delve? Huh. Undermine, maybe? Bro, I don't see it. Wait, I saw it. It's here. Okay, excavation side 9. Right. Now let me get into that delve. But yeah, I don't think I'll be taking part of that housing stream tomorrow with Zepla and Ifusha and Esfand, because whenever I signed up for that housing stream, you know, that housing event, the competition, there was like a big Google Sheets document, right, where you have to basically fill in your application. And that application is, by the way, is like writing a fucking essay. They ask you to write like 150 to 300 words, like 5 times on different topics. And the first question there, are you available for all these dates or other, right? And I put other because tomorrow I have a classic hardcore Naxxramas raid and I don't want to miss it. But I was like, they didn't have the day, they didn't have the time, right? They said, are you available on this day? I'm to be announced. So they didn't put the time. So I was like, okay, maybe. But I didn't get any response. And what I think they're doing is they're filtering, you know, on the first question. So, all right, if the person has answered no, or rather if they answered other, then yes, on the question, are you available on all these dates? They just immediately throw your application into the garbage, right? So I wrote like fucking 1,000 words of an essay for nothing. And now I'm not gonna be taking part of that housing contest with any fuchsia, Zeppelin as fan. It's pretty sad. But I wrote like 1,000 words, and I didn't AI generate them, by the way. I actually wrote them by myself. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna be doing that. But I'll do a housing stream regardless on Wednesday. That's for sure, boys and girls. We're gonna make a really cool house. So I already have a kind of... I already have an idea of what I want my house to be. So I want like a big entrance, like entry hallway, which is gonna be like lined with my achievements, right? So I don't know what kind of trophies we're gonna have, but I want my trophies in the hallway, and that hallway has to be big enough because I have so many achievements, right? So there has to be space for a lot of trophies. And then there's gonna be like, I don't know, some kind of a social space or like a utility room or whatever, like a hangout place. And I don't know if there's gonna be a bathroom, kitchen, shit like that. I don't know, okay? I haven't thought that part out. But what I have thought out is on the first floor, I want to have like a streaming room, right? Because obviously I'm a WoW VTuber, right? So obviously I'm gonna have a fucking streaming room because I'm gonna be streaming from that house from time to time, 100%, okay? And from that streaming room, I want to have like a secret entrance into the underground. And the underground is gonna have like some science lab because I'm an engineer, okay? I'm an engineer and I love science. So we're gonna have like an engineering slash science lab. Maybe with like a particle accelerator or something like that. It depends what we're able to build. With the assets that were provided, and it's gonna be like a hidden lab, right? And I just go there to do my tinkering from time to time. So that's my idea for a WoW house. That's what we're gonna do. That sounds dope. Yeah, I hope we're able to do that with those assets, man. I do hope that we can do it. Would have been fun to do like with Zepla, Sven, and Anifusia, but you know, I cucked myself by answering something other than yes. So it is what it is. We will do the hardcore raid. And by the way, I have the date of the first attempt to kill Kaltuzad on hardcore, right? So let's open up the calendar and let's look at the raiding schedule. So, tomorrow, Tuesday, we're doing a 12 out of 15 hardcore clear, right? Then it resets, and then on Saturday, we do also a 12 out of 15. If it goes well, and we actually clear 12 out of 15, then on Tuesday the 9th, we will go for our first attempt of Kel'Thuzad hardcore. 4 horsemen, Sapphiron, Kel'Thuzad on bloody hardcore, okay? That's when it's gonna happen. 8 p.m. Central European time, Tuesday, December 9th. And I'm gonna fucking hype it up on my channel and it's gonna be great, okay? But for that, we have to actually get there, right? So let's hope we can get there. It's tentative, might not happen. But I think there's a really good chance of it happening. We just have to kill fucking Razuvius without deaths. Do you have a YouTube? I mean, you're watching it right now. Or what do you mean?
I need to get closer.
What do you mean by do you have a YouTube, man? I mean, I've recently put out a pretty cool video, I think, and it's been doing pretty well. A long form video on what is the new big Blizzard game that's currently in the making, and it's not been announced yet, and it's my theory on that, and I think people have liked that video so far. So my bad, LMAO, I'm kinda stoned, bro. Bro, I can see that. Asking if I have a YouTube while watching the YouTube. Oh well, there you go. I thought it was on Twitch. Yeah, I have a Twitch too. I have I'm streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, man. So there you go. But yeah, today is the boring day, okay? Today is a retail day. And I know people don't like retail. So it's like ruining all my fucking analytics and stream algorithm and whatever. But I'm like, I don't even care because I just want to play retail today. And we're gonna be back to hardcore tomorrow. It's just gonna be a quick short stream. Winter CC says retail is great. Yeah, it is great, but like, let's be honest. If you wanna stream, then retail is like 30% of viewership what Classic will get you. It's just a sad reality. But I enjoy both. Yeah, I enjoy both, so I stream both. Yeah. Real Mr. Hour, I gotta stop wake and baking, bro. Oh, there you go, man. Maybe don't make any investments right now, man. Maybe think about it, you know. Too late. You made investments while being high, bro. Damn. Not a good idea, man. Which reminds me, I should invest into like I should throw more money into like Coca-Cola or S&P 500. I need to like invest a lot because I think when the AI bubble pops, you know, Coca-Cola is gonna go up because it's such a stable stock, which always goes up during recessions. Well, not always, but it's very recession resistant. So I think I want to put money in there. Oh, wait. Did we just get... Oh, yeah, we did. Holy shit. We just got the... Bran level 100. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Well, you know what? I don't actually mind doing it on level 8. It's just... Stuff gets one-shot anyway, and you get some pretty cool rewards. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to jump down. Fuck my life. Bros. I need to get back up. Okay, give me the rope. Pepsi's dividends are pretty good, or so I heard. I invested into Pepsi. Yeah, I bought the PepsiCo stock, and it went down like 25%. Never again, bro. Never again. Yeah, so I own like a bunch of stocks. So I own Pepsi, Pfizer, ASML, Lockheed Martin, Pfizer, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson. Lots of evil companies, by the way. It's like an evil portfolio. The only more evil thing that I could add is like fucking American prison stocks or shit like that. It's like a fucking, you know, big pharma and arms manufacturers. Evil capitalism stocks. That's what I own right now. Alright, we're going for excavation site 9. Speak Nerglish says I live close to Lockheed Martin. Nice, bro. Well, you know, that's kind of funny because I invested into Lockheed Martin, and then a week later, Trump announced that they're giving the NGA, like, or whatever it's called, like next generation fighter, NGF, I don't know what it's called, to some other company. I think it was like Boeing or something. Jesus Christ. And I was like, oh shit.
It is an excellent day for a race. Come fly with us.
So even Lockheed Martin for me went down like 5% with respect to when I bought it. Hey. But I own ASML and it went up. My best performing stock at the moment, I think, is Johnson & Johnson. It went up like 30% with respect to when I bought it, which is great. Well, anyway, just stock, but that's what I have. So you guys gotta buy it, so I can make money on my stocks. I'm just kidding. This is not financial advice. Don't sue me, please. Thank you. 30% is amazing. Yeah, it's really nice, right? And I just like, you know, I just like dividends, you know. It's like, even though these stocks are not that provide dividends, they're not gonna go in value so much, but it's just nice knowing that you have the cash in hand, right? And you can reinvest it into other stocks and shit. So that's what I do.
It's too far away.
They'll never be using that move. Time to go all out.
Just start spamming buy Johnson & Johnson everywhere. Man, that's what Warren Buffett does, and that's what Elon Musk does, man. They just, bro, like, they just fucking send a tweet or something, and they're like, oh yeah, everybody buys. It's fucking vibe economics. It's crazy, man. It's insane. It's rigged. It's so rigged. Like, the ability of rich people to generate more wealth with tweets, it's insane. Holy shit. That's why I need to get rich, or even richer. So I can get even richer. Like, it snowballs. Like stream viewers also snowball, you know? Like, it's kind of funny how that works. Like, the more viewers you have on your stream, the easier it's to get even more viewers. So actually, like, the streamer viewership, you know, streamer market works kind of like the stock market.
I need to get closer.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go, man. Well, let's see what happens anyway with this fucking AI bubble. I'd be surprised if it isn't a bubble, man. Like, something's gotta pop it. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of stocks when it pops, man. I'm gonna hold what I have. I'm not gonna panic sell or anything, but I'm gonna buy a bunch of shit as it keeps going down. And just like you never know where the bottom is, right? So I'm just gonna keep buying, and as it goes lower, I'm gonna keep increasing my rate of buying per day. That's my strategy.
I don't have a target.
Gotta buy the dip, yeah. But you never know where the bottom is. So you have to feed it, right? Every day you buy a little bit, and the lower it is, the more you buy it. Yeah, that's the approach I'm gonna take when it starts dipping.
I don't have a target.
It's kind of funny, right? Like every day when we play classic hardcore WoW, we're just talking about the game. But when I'm playing retail, we're just talking about real life because of how boring retail is. That's crazy. Blizzard, fix this game. Or make I mean, it's not really broken, but make it more fun.
Look around. There's treasure here.
Like, who thought of the achievement to do 1000 delves, for example? Come on, Blizzard. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Real Mr. Owl says, since I only flip one stock, I do the 1/4 the bag strategy. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know any of these economics buzzwords, okay? Like, a lot of... I have a friend who does finance, and he has all these economics buzzwords, and I don't know any of them. I just use, like, common sense and logic, and I don't, like, call it fancy words. So I don't know what that is, man. Where do I go? Ethereal portal. Oh yeah, I ported out again. Hold on, that's not what I want to do. Wait. I mean, I'm on the boss already, so might as well not do that. Fuck, man. Now I kind of lost progress. Well, not. I didn't lose progress. It just was ported backwards. But yeah, there you go, man. The boring retail stream. Not for long. I mean, for today, yes, but tomorrow, guys, we're raiding Extremas Hardcore, okay? 8 p.m. CET, Central European Time. Tomorrow is a POG day. Yeah. I only spend 1/4 of my total liquidity on a dib, I see. Well, right now I have about 20% of my liquidity invested in stocks. I'm holding a lot of cash right now, and I wanna, you know, I wanna invest a lot of it when it dips. I mean, Warren Buffett was also holding cash, I think. He's waiting for the recession. Okay.
Nothing old brag
So we're done with the delves. Now let's do some other things real quick. So what I'm thinking, I wanna do chat lists on my alts. I wanna do the weeklies on my main, and after that, we're gonna do some of those lore walking quests for the achievements because there's some housing items locked behind that. Shadow Showcase says, yo, I just started playing WoW. Any tips for beginners? Well, it depends of which version of WoW we're talking about, man. Which version of WoW are we talking about? There's many versions of WoW. And it depends what you're playing, bro. Cataclysm. Okay, that's unexpected. I guess that's an unofficial server. Well, let me tell you this. Try to not get too attached to your character since you're playing an unofficial server. What I would do is I would explore whether you kind of vibe with the game. And if you like it, I would invest into playing on an actual retail server. Aside from that, like mechanical tips, honestly, I don't know what I would tell you for Cataclysm. How do you enjoy playing the game? Do you enjoy like PvP or? But I would also advise you to try out Classic WoW. And maybe retail, just official Blizzard servers. Definitely a tip I would give you. Adventuring and leveling. You can try your hand at some of those achievements, right? So there's this achievement called Lore Master, which basically takes you to complete every single quest in the game, almost. So if you like that, you can try doing that and see if you like that playstyle. Because myself, I'm a big achievement collector on retail, right? I'm gonna pick up this more than just a face quest, by the way.
Stay legal.
And we're gonna do all these quests. So we're gonna do the special assignment here. We're gonna do the ecological succession, and we're gonna do more than just a face. This should give us 1 key each. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. Well, I'm glad I was able to help a little bit, I guess. Maybe it's not too much, but there you go. There you go, man.
My ecodomes are constantly under attack. We can't let the Devourers infest our home. Cull their numbers before they spread.
The great dragon, Reshanor, tears freely in and out of untethered space.
Alright, we're gonna go into untethered space, okay? Nikyu, thank you for the follow on Twitch, man. Nikyu H, I guess. Nick H. Is this your first MMO? Are you asking him or me? Okay, I need to find some actual, what the fuck? Wow, that quest is fucked. Alright. Welcome to my screen. Thank you, man. Alright, we want to do the face diving quests over there. And there's a... Okay, there's 4 of them. Perfect. Okay, nothing that yields... Go for key shards. So yeah, boys. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today because, as I said, it's like a ultra boring stream. It's a retail stream and it like ruins my statistics, right? On YouTube and shit. So it downgrades my algorithm. But I just wanted to do one retail stream. But tomorrow it's gonna be very exciting. Okay, tomorrow is Hardcore Naxxramas on my main, on my hardcore main. That is. Real Mr. All says, when you get the chance, join a guild. It's a good way to make friends and have others to play with. Yeah, I would also recommend that. Yeah, yeah. I think Cataclysm is still like quite social, a quite social version of the game, but it's nowhere near as social as Vanilla is, right? Shadow Showcase says, thank you for the tips. I'll try. Thanks, you all. You're welcome, man. Even though I hope I was able to help a little bit. But yeah, I would really recommend checking out just pure classic WoW. And if you like it, you could switch over to retail later. Like, basically don't get too attached to your character right now, I would say. Real Mr. Owl says, I'm deep into Final Fantasy Online. I haven't tried that. I have played many MMOs, but not Final Fantasy Online. So I can't comment on it, but I know it's like a very social game and does a lot of things right, like mini games, right? People love the mini games. I saw people playing them, and just a solo gameplay. I thought that it was like some kind of solo progression path. Some challenge. I saw people doing it. It's like MQ or something. I don't know what it was called, but seemed pretty fun, honestly. But yeah, the next MMO I'm gonna play, I'll be honest, is Ashes of Creation. Not gonna play anything other than WoW until then. But I'm not playing early access either. I'm gonna wait till it comes out for good, and then I'm gonna enjoy it in its finished state. I'm a big fan of what they're doing with that game. But you know, I'm just not gonna participate in that game at all until it's finally released, and then I'll make my opinion on it. I'm just gonna trust the process. I'm not gonna try to go too early into it because I know I'm not gonna enjoy an unfinished game, and I trust that you know, the Intrepid or whatever they're called with Steven, right? Steven Sharif. I trust them to release a good game. But I'm not going into early access or beta or alpha or anything like that. Gonna wait. And when it comes out, we're gonna play the shit out of it. I don't know if I need to make like a new VTuber avatar model for that. Because Blizzard might not like me if I use a WoW model for playing Ashes, okay. I'm sure they have no problem with it now. But alright, well, maybe I'll have Ashes VTuber avatar as well. You're talking about Ashes of Creation? Absolutely, man. That's what I'm talking about. Check it out. Yeah. It's been in development, I think, now for 9 years. A very long development cycle, but that's also why I think the game is gonna be good, because they're taking their sweet ass time with it. It's a new team that hasn't basically. I think most of the people there don't have experience making MMOs, right? So it takes them a lot of time to do everything. But also the game is extremely ambitious. And the guy that's funding it, and that's basically the creative director, he's a basically a rich guy who was retired, and he was just playing MMOs during his retirement. And what happened with that is he was playing Arcade and he wasn't happy with the state of the MMO market, so he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna make it myself, right? I'm gonna make an MMO myself. And that's fucking insane, man. Wait, is that the one where the map is ridiculously huge? I mean, I guess it depends on what you call the ridiculously huge, but it's supposed to be pretty big, yeah? I think the world map is supposed to be pretty big.
The Shadow Guard have reinforced their position. We must disrupt their forces before they can launch an all-out assault.
Your attacks combo with other players' attacks? I think maybe yes. I'm not 100% sure on that though. What is this Rift Breaker guy? I'll look it up. I'm probably thinking of something else. Well, we'll see, man. Bro, where is this, where is this mob? I'm supposed to kill like a Rift Breaker, but... Wait, this is a different quest? The Rift Breaker is there. Okay, okay. That's why. That's what's going wrong. Oh fuck, bro. I want this orb. I need to come around, I think. Or maybe this way? Oh, please. I can't jump. Yo! Fuck. Okay, fuck it. Need to come from the other side. No! No, no, no. Okay. I got... Oh, shit, I got it. I got the transmog from that. That's for another achievement, by the way. So we're doing multiple achievements at the same time. Well, right now we're mostly just farming for the Delve keys, honestly.
We won't allow the tragedy of Telobris to happen again.
Okay, so we're 50% down on the phase diving activities. Just pretty bad considering how much we've done in phase diving, but no matter, no matter. We'll go pick up some treasures or something like that. There we go. Okay, that gave me like 7%. Alright, we need more percent. But I think I'm gonna go on a cheat day today. I think I'm gonna order McDonald's for tonight. I've been on a diet recently, but retail is so dead for lower and plus keys can even chill, gotta permanently sweat pushing keys. Yeah, to be honest, I'm like a PvP guy. And the biggest gripe I have with retail right now is the queue times for DPS specs. It's ridiculous. I can't even do good PvP streams because I can be sitting in the queue for 30 minutes. How can I make good content when I have to wait for queue for 30 minutes, sitting there doing nothing? Crazy, right? It's bad for the game in many ways. Real Mr. Owl says, I looked it up and yeah, I was thinking of some other game. Ashes of Creation looks really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, DPS never ate good with Qs. Only tanks and healers do. Yeah. That's indeed the case. But I don't want to heal. Like, I've always been like a red paladin on retail, right? I don't want to do that, right? They need to figure it out, man. For God's sake, make it so that there's like a solo shuffle where you just duel against somebody. You just duel against another DPS person. That'll be fun. Like, why not have like a 1v1 tournament? A 1v1 rating? What's the problem with that, you know? I mean, I guess it makes the game like less social, but I don't know, right? That's a point of contention. Real Mr. Owl says, I've been rocking the healer class lately. Back when I played WoW, I always ran DPS. Yeah. I get it, man. I'm the same. I mean, I healed back in vanilla because red was just garbage, right? But once red became viable in TBC and then even more in Wrath of the Lich King, I would, whenever I was raiding, I was DPS because, let's be honest, most people love the fantasy of being a damage dealer paladin. They just want to pump. They want to pump, man. I guess I'll just do a low key with the tank. Yeah, I'm guessing I'll just do a like key with my wife. My wife does like a really high level keys. She does like 16s and shit, 17s. So whenever I want to do some PvE, I just have my wife like boost me. By the way, like if Plunderstorm comes out, I might do some like Thunderstorm on stream with my wife. That's a good wife, yeah. Love my wife. I met her on WoW, and you know, it's a great time with her. So okay, I'm 93% done with face diving. Let's see though. Let's see it. I just would like to get one more treasure or two more treasures, and then I'll be done with this quest too. And then we can move on to do it. Oh wait, this will also count towards face diving. Actually, I'm stupid. Let's do the special objective here.
There's a cache of resources nearby.
But I think my game's performance is gonna improve massively also for streaming when they remove the add-ons, because I think my game is still being slowed down a lot by add-ons at the moment.
Tears freely in and out of
The Wastelanders have intercepted another caravan. Recover what you can and make sure to send a message.
Winter Sea says, I leveled a healer recently, but I don't feel like setting up healing frames to start healing, which seems like a prerequisite. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Like, everything is fucking... everything requires add-ons, right? Isn't that crazy? You need to, like, do basically coding and It's like setting up a fucking Windows installation for, you know, Windows XP back in fucking 2004 or something, yeah? You remember whenever you had to do a fresh Windows install, you had to install all the drivers and you have to fucking defragment your hard drive once in a while and all that shit, right? And that's how it feels. And we're like in 2025 right now. Almost 2026. Damn, it's crazy, man. The older I get, the faster time goes. That's wild. Unfortunately, that's how it works. I'm about to have a midlife crisis. Fucking in my mid-30s right now, man. Good times. I always asked a friend to come over with his little Windows XP CD. Yeah. By the way, guys, it will soon be time to do like a Warcraft 2/Warcraft 3 stream. And we'll do that while I'm doing a solo shuffle. Low-key, I kind of missed the dial-up modem sound. Bro, that was crazy. Dial-up was crazy. We had dial-up. And I was playing Diablo 2 at the time. And I was in grade school. And I had an agreement with my mom that I would not play anything on the internet more for 1 hour. And in general, I managed to keep that up. Right? In general, I managed to keep up that rule. But one day, I got measles. And I was home for like 3 weeks. And I went absolutely bananas on the dial-up Diablo 2 on Battle.net. And then at the end of the month, we got a huge ass bill. Okay? Like a massive, like, it was like, you know, it was like a quarter of mom's paycheck. And she was like, okay, that's enough, you know. And she got so pissed. But at the end, I came out ahead because even though she got super pissed, what ended up happening, instead of like her canceling internet or something like that, we ended up upgrading to ADSL. So I just got unlimited internet out of that whole incident. So if I hadn't done that, I wonder for how much longer I would have had like dial-up instead of ADSL. So that was a fucking W, because then later on I was able to play WoW all the time, right?
There you are. Good. There are many tasks that have been waiting on your arrival. Please see to their...
Kind of wild how that works. You know?
Our work has just begun.
I mean, I guess I was lucky. Somebody else's mom might have cancelled the internet completely, but my mom saw a way out, and that way out was... you know, ADSL subscription with basically unlimited access to the internet. Well, at the time, to be honest, there was something called FUP, F-U-P, which is a fair user policy, which basically means that you only have a certain amount of data before your internet becomes slower. And for me, that was 40 gigabytes, but 40 gigabytes was a lot. What year was this? I don't know, it was like 2002 or something? Yeah, somewhere around there. Definitely before WoW classes, like the original WoW came out. Sounds right, yeah, somewhere around there. Not sure, maybe it was 2001, 2003, okay, I can't tell you, but around 2002. It was during Diablo 2 times. Oh wow, they fixed it so that you can now use the same camera to take pictures of different animals. Guys, let me tell you how scuffed this quest was, okay? How scuffed this retail quest was. So basically, there are different quests in this zone where basically it's bullshit quests, right? You have to take pictures of different animals. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck we're doing that, by the way, in retail WoW, but for some reason we're doing like weekly quests to take pictures of animals. Okay, put that aside. You get 2 quests to take pictures of 2 different animals. In this case, it's like bees and foxes. And you get 2 cameras, you get 2 items, which are called the same name. Same name, they completely the same item, but you get 2 of them. And how it used to work, okay, they fixed it now, but how it used to work, one item was for the foxes, and one was for the bees. You had 2 different fucking cameras. Why the hell did it work like that? What the hell is Blizzard doing? Okay, now it works, right? Now I can take the picture of the bee with the fox camera, I guess. I think I can. Let's see. This is the fox camera. Okay, it works. They fixed it. But it didn't use like that. Why the hell didn't it work like that on release? Nobody knows. Okay, this is what Blizzard needs to improve. Shit like this. Not to mention, it shouldn't be releasing quests where you take pictures of animals, okay? We want something metal, okay? We want some proper Warcraft shit, not like this. I don't know what this is, okay? So there you go. This is what I'm doing, all right? And this is why like retail streams get 0 viewers, because I'm fucking rambling here while taking pictures of bees. Nobody wants to see me taking pictures of bees, right? This is why no streamers play retail. Or I mean, there are streamers that play retail, just nobody watches them, I guess. Oh, I'll play midnight anyways. Okay. I think it's gonna be pretty hype. Maybe I'm coping though. I heard retail is dead. I mean, it's not dead. I think people just prefer playing it rather than watching it. It's a different game, and it's like all based around collectibles and doing a lot of FOMO content. For me, it's pretty chill. I prefer conversation with a streamer. Big streamers, for me, only exist to learn from, never engage in conversation or anything like that. Yeah, it's I like you know, engaging with my chat a lot, which I think it's something I can benefit from as a small streamer right now. But of course, as you grow as a streamer, it becomes increasingly more difficult to be able to react to all the messages that you get in your chat, right? So sometimes when I play like classic hardcore and I get a lot of viewers, sometimes the rate of the chat becomes a little bit hard for me to keep up with. And I'm still pretty small, right? But as I grow, it's been getting harder. But for retail streams, I get like 0 viewers, so it's pretty easy for me to interact with the chat. Okay, what are we doing here? I need to free lab bugs. Yeah, the conversation can shift 5 times in 30 seconds. Yeah, it can be difficult. Absolutely, absolutely, man. The real Mr. Owl says, I had so much fun with Warcraft 3. Yeah, Warcraft 3 is something I want to do. I want to replay it on like the difficult mode. Hard difficulty, right? It's actually pretty hard to finish the campaign on hard difficulty. It's not trivial. Some of the missions you will be attempting over and over and over. Great storyline. Yeah, it's like one of the best storylines in all of gaming, honestly. Let's be honest there. Everybody loves the Arthas storyline, man. I don't know why they didn't do that in Warcraft movie. All they had to do is do the Arthas fucking storyline. I don't know why they did some orcs and humans shit. I think they were being too greedy. They were being too ambitious. They were like, okay, we're gonna make a new, basically, franchise, right? We're gonna be doing lots of movies. So let's start at the beginning. Let's do the whole WoW storyline. No, 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 no. They should have done the Arthas storyline as the first one. And then it would have just been great. People would have loved it. But also the special effects in the Warcraft movie were kind of sketchy. I don't know. It didn't look good. Sanime said hello. Yo, what's up, Sanime? How are you doing today? Good about you? Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, kind of tired. That's why I'm not playing any hardcore today. I'm just doing a chill retail stream, finishing up some weeklies and shit. Nothing too special, you know. I mean, it's not gonna be super long. I'll just maybe play for 1 more hour or like even less, and then I'll call it a day. Then I'll be back tomorrow for a bigger stream. Do you think they'll make another movie? I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, it has been a failure, right? The movie flopped, let's be honest. Because I read somewhere that the movie needs to make like 3 times its budget to even start making money. And it didn't make 3 times its budget.
So glad you're here. So soon. Take care.
So, well, there you go. They lost money on it, actually.
May your aim be true.
They did, unfortunately. Unfortunately for us, Warcraft fans, they did lose money on it. Yeah, they did.
It would be my pleasure to help you.
Alright, I'm gonna get the last 20%. I don't know how. Just gonna click random items here, I guess. Watering jug. Water plants in the oasis, bro. This is what we're doing in Retail WoW in 2025. Loved it, watched it many times. I'm easy to please though. I mean, I liked it too. I liked it too, but it's not like... It was good. It was nice seeing all the references, like the Murlocs. It was nice seeing like Elven Forest, all these areas from the game, like the pass from Red Ridge to Burning Steps, right? I loved it as well. I loved seeing those things. But it wasn't amazing, right? It wasn't like a cultural phenomenon. It should have been a cultural phenomenon. This is not the Blizzard quality that we are used to from the past. It should have been fucking badass. It should have taken over, right? It should have been like the movie, right? It should have been like on the level of Barbie versus What's the other one called? Oppenheimer, right? I didn't see either of them, by the way, but it should have been on the level of Barbie versus Oppenheimer. And it wasn't. It should have made lots of money, right? But it didn't. So it should have attracted more people to the game, but it didn't. Unfortunate, but that's how it is.
Once again,
Finally,
my
we're done, man.
expectations for you have been exceeded.
All right.
You have my thanks.
Oh, I need that pet. Upper Bug, whatever the hell it is. Here. +1 pet. GG. It definitely should have been way better. I agree with that. They should have gone with the storyline from Warcraft 3. Yeah, that's literally all they needed to do, is they should have gone with the storyline from Warcraft 3. Stanemy says they should have done better with Garrosh Hellscream. Yeah, I think their Blizzard's weakness is, or it has been, that they have been turning villains into raid bosses far too easily. They've been killing off big characters far too easily, right? And they've been really bad at telling storylines. They need, like, I don't know, they need like a Warcraft 4 or something. Just like, they need a story-driven game. They've been releasing those novels. That's the thing. Nobody wants to read a book. Nobody wants to read a book to catch up on the WoW lore. They need to tell you the lore through the game. I don't know why they've not been doing that. But they've been exceptionally bad at conveying lore through the game. And until they fix that, I don't think there's gonna be like a big hype on WoW lore or anything like that. Even though like Xal'atath is pretty good. Xal'atath is pretty good, but like they really fucked up in Shadowlands, right? I don't know. How do you have such an excellent villain like Sire Denetrius and such a fucking failure like Jailer in the same expansion coexisting? How do you do so good on the side villain, but how do you fumble the main villain so bad? Like, what the fuck was Jailer even talking about? That was so bad. It makes me mad. It makes me mad to think about. Honestly. I would play the shit out of Warcraft 4? Yeah, but then you think about it. What incentive does Blizzard have to make Warcraft 4? Well, fucking no incentive, because apparently the first Stormount, the like Starsteed or whatever, I don't know what it's called, okay? It made more money than StarCraft 2. So what incentive does Blizzard have when WoW players will, you know, buy a bunch of shop items and make Blizzard more money than the entirety of StarCraft 2 on a Stormount? This is why we get that. This is why we keep getting shit on, right, man? Right? Like this shit right here, okay? This fucking shit, okay? I'm not like. Then Nicola says, I still don't understand. Is Sylvanas a villain? I mean, yeah, she's supposed to be a villain. Alright, guys. I'm done with my main here. I'm gonna jump onto the alts. I'm gonna do a couple of chat lists, okay? I think I did a chat list on my mage this week and on my rogue this week. And I need to do it on a couple more characters. I don't think I'm gonna do everything on stream, because it's killing my like YouTube metrics to be streaming retail. So I just maybe stream for half an hour more, and then I'll go hang out with my wife. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back to hardcore. Uh, he was misunderstood, and it was previous war chief fault. He became a villain or because of some shit. I don't know. Like, Garrosh's story wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible.
How you doing, pal?
What the fuck's the chat list, man? Here it is.
Time's a wasting.
Side gig. Okay, we're gonna do the side street sluice. Real Mr. Owl says, I still play StarCraft. I love playing as the Terrans. I was playing as the Protoss whenever I was playing StarCraft. This is a good game, man. It is. Like, that's a Blizzard quality game for sure. Who's your favorite war chief? I don't know, man. I mean... Because I'm an Alliance player, but... I mean, Thrall seems cool, the OG Thrall. Before he became, like, a wussy, I guess. I mean, like, let's be honest. Horde changes war chiefs way too often. There's too many war chiefs, right? Man, I wish they didn't kill off Varian. Varian was so badass. But you know what? Maybe it's good they killed him off because they could have like ruined the character. So maybe it's good that Varian died before they fucked up like the story and shit. And he died a hero, right? Oh shit. I fell down. Oh well.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
I always get lost in this stupid delve, man. It's too fucking vertical. I think that's also a problem with WoW retail that they've introduced is the unnecessary verticality in so many like zones and dungeons and whatever. I mean, whenever you go to back to classic WoW before they introduced flying mounts, every zone was flat, right? There's very few classic zones that are not flat, right? What non-flat zones do you really have in vanilla? I mean, Winter Spring, Ashara, and Winter Spring is still mostly flat, right? Ashara is non-flat. I'll give them that. What else? I'm thinking about it. Let's open up the map and let's go zone by zone. after this. Okay, so Eastern Kingdoms. There is Felglades. It's not flat. I mean, it's flat. Western Plaguelands flat. Eastern Plaguelands flat. Hinterlands, okay. Some parts of it not flat, but mostly flat. Hillsbrad, flat. Silverpine, flat. Arthi Highlands, flat. Wetlands, flat. For the most part. Lochmodan, flat. Danmorrow, flat. Searing Gorge. Okay, some verticality to Searing Gorge because of the pit, right? Badlands, flat. But except for the pit, it's flat, right? And it's pretty straightforward. Burning Steppes, flat. Elwyn Forest, flat as fuck. Red Ridge Mountains, mostly flat. Swamp of Sorrows, flat. Blasted Lands, flat. Deadwind Pass, okay, some verticality, but really doesn't really... You don't really play in Deadwind Pass at all. You just pass through it. There's nothing in there for Classic. Westfall flat, Duskwood flat, Strange Stormvale flat. Okay. Darnassus flat. Darkshore flat. Fellwood flat. Winter Spring, some verticality but minimal. Ashara, okay, there's verticality there. Durotar, okay, some verticality. Ashenvale flat. Stone Talon Mountains, minor verticality. Barrens, minor verticality. Not really, I would say it's basically flat. Desolus flat. Mulgore flat. Dustable Marsh flat. Thousand Needles, okay, verticality. Faralas, some verticality. Silitus, flat. Angoro Crater, flat. Danaris, flat. Okay, there you have it. Almost everything is flat in vanilla. Now, if you go to a zone like Suramar, if you go to a zone like Nazjatar in retail, everything is bloody vertical, and it's confusing. They need to make it flat, is what I'm saying.
Smell that? It's treasure.
Well, let's see how the new zones are, okay, in Midnight. Let's see if they learn from their mistakes.
I don't have a target.
I've been thinking of playing a mage in PvP. Like mage retail rotation is honestly one of the most fun rotations of all time, I think. It's just so well designed. I'll have to give them that. The way how Fire Mage in retail is just awesome. My profits today flat. I mean, that's better than red, man. Let's be honest. Oh, look, it's a Darude reference. So this is like a fucking mob called Darude. D-Rude. And he casts a spell called Sandstorm, right? He casts a spell called Sandstorm. Hey, there it is, Sandstorm. You played Renai? This is Worgen. My wife is a female Draenei. In game, not in real life. She's a space goat. Man, female Draenei's are the best WoW females. Okay? They're the hottest by far. Nothing comes even close. Not even Blood Elves or Void Elves. Okay? Draenei, because Draenei's are thick. Okay, I need to deal with like crocolisks. I need to reintroduce a couple crocolisks. And then I'll be done with this stupid elf. Not in real life. Yeah. I mean, let's go. I got a red skin for Draenei. Yeah, I had to clarify, of course. What if she was a Draenei in real life, man? Have to make it clear. All right. Fine, that's one chat list done. Okay. I'll finish this chat list and then I think I'll be done with the stream, guys. I'm gonna go chill. So side gig and alright, we don't have to do the side gig. We can do like 2 races and the trash cans. Let's do that. Where are the races? Okay, there's a race here. Are you working, mage? Yeah, this is my ult. So soon, yeah. I wanna relax a little bit, and you know, usually my retail streams don't do well, and they ruin my YouTube algorithm if I do too much retail. So I wanna use this time to relax, you know, and hang out with my wife and play some retail off stream, and then tomorrow I'll come back in fresh, and we're gonna do Naxxramas hardcore. Okay, maybe I'll even do a stream during the day before Naxxramas. Okay, maybe I'll do 2 streams tomorrow. We'll see. But either way, we're doing a Naxxramas stream tomorrow. Hardcore tanking. Okay, it's gonna be huge. And then the week after, hopefully, we'll do a nice little Naxxramas clear. Love watching your streams regardless. I'm glad you're enjoying them regardless. That is very dedicated of you. Well, unfortunately, not everybody does. Trela says, hello, what is Retail WoW about? What do you do here? Well, I'm just, like, honestly, Retail WoW is about doing a lot of chores, unfortunately. You do lots of chores, and it gives you, like, achievements and reputations and collectibles. So it's very boring, actually. That's why I titled this Very Boring Stream.
Oh, for the lover. Get that out of here.
The real Mr. Owl says, see you tomorrow. I'll be on in the morning playing for green candles here. So now actual WoW gameplay here, well, it depends what you do, you know. Sometimes you can be doing like dungeons and PvP, but I'm not doing that today. But yeah, it's like wild, right? What the game has become. I understand why people don't like watching it. But yeah, I'm like a big achievement hunter, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm 6,348 out of 6,488 achievements. So that's what I'm working on. Got it, just looks weird to me. Yeah, I know. It is, people are not familiar with this, right? And that's why why it doesn't get views. Doesn't feel like MMORPG. Yeah, it's too much of a theme park. It is. It's not viewer friendly, not streamer friendly. That's why I don't do much of it anymore. But I'm still gonna play Midnight on release. We're gonna do like a big housing stream. We're gonna do like a big Midnight stream regardless. I mean, I think Midnight's gonna be all the hype when it releases. Every time a new expansion comes out, even if it's like retail, I think it's big hype regardless. Almost there. I mean, I already got all the achievements back in the day, like in Dragonflight. I want to get all achievements again in Midnight. So we'll see.
Need a solution?
What's the news?
So right now, I'm literally just digging through trash, man. That's what we're doing. We're digging through trash until we find 100 cans in the trash. And that is an objective that we need to do for this chat list, right? And to complete a chat list, you need to complete 4 objectives on it. This is one of the 4 objectives on it, to dig up 100 cans. And to get an achievement, you need to complete 100 chat lists, which is absolutely crazy, right?
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
So there you go. Peak WoW experience, yeah, exactly. Regardless, I'm a big achievement hunter. Gotta go. I'll see you later, Sanime. See you tomorrow. I'll be online tomorrow, more for sure in the evening, and maybe even earlier in the day. Maybe even earlier in the day. Okay, we need to do one more race here. At least the races are fun. I don't mind the races. But yeah, Blizzard needs to step up their game, and they need to stop doing all this stupid theme park experience shit, and they actually need to get some actual MMORPG gameplay in here, right? Let's be honest.
Well,
Alright, let's do this race. Like, this is one of the very few mini games, right? That is actually fun. I don't mind the races, but the rest is kind of garbonzo. I've seen some of your clips on hardcore moments, and gotta say you got a good awareness. Well, thank you, man. I try to survive. I do my best. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing hardcore again tomorrow. Like, I generally, I don't do, like, recently I haven't been doing more than 1 retail day per week on my streams, because they always tank my viewership and ruin my YouTube algorithm. I would say it's like even better for me as a streamer when I want to play retail to take the day off, and it will make my stream do better than if I don't stream. That's kind of fucking hilarious, but that's how it is. But yeah, but we're gonna be doing more hardcore tomorrow. Tomorrow is Naxxramas, so. Alright. Anyway, I've completed this chat list, okay. So that's gonna be it for the stream for today. And tomorrow, as I said, back to hardcore. I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream also before the Naxxramas raid. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like Blackrock Depths hardcore on my Paladin tomorrow, or another run. I'm gonna be farming for that second win trinket, okay. I appreciate you streaming. Well, thank you, Wintersea. Okay. And it's tentative, but most likely I will end up doing it. I have a meeting tomorrow for work at around, I think, 3 p.m. So I might do it after that. And then do the BRD, you know, take a break, and then do the Naxxramas hardcore on my main. So that's the general plan. The Naxxramas raid is 8 p.m. Central European time tomorrow, right? So, what the fuck? I got objective complete for some reason. Okay, whatever. I'm not even doing anything. I got the quest finished. What the fuck is going on? I don't even know. Okay, so tomorrow 8 p.m. Central European time. Then another Naxxramas raid is gonna be on Saturday 8 p.m. Central European time as well. And if we clear 12 bosses on Saturday the 6th, then on the 9th of December, 8 p.m. Central European time, it's gonna be the first attempt at a full Naxxramas clear on hardcore, okay? It's gonna be 4 Horsemen, Sapphiron, and Kel'Thuzad. So mark that date in your calendar because that's gonna be big. And I'm gonna do like a special stream with a special intro if we end up being able to attempt that, okay? So thanks a lot, guys, for being here. And I will see you in the next one. See ya. Bye.